remember what I've done. We're going to run through these videos as fast as possible because there's over 100 videos that I want to touch on real quick. And give you a couple updates along the way or so. So, first off, it's time to open your eyes to the reality of life, part 1 and 2, which were deleted off my old channel. I reposted them on this channel. Skynet, Rising, War of the Machines, part 1 through 4. Like I said before, only 1 and 2 are really available because part 4, the audio is muted. Part 3 was banned from JEWTUBE, but will be posted on my webpage once that's up and running. ReaLmz at Monsanto's protests, 1st and 2nd years. As you can see here, was there doing my thing, helping support non-GMO foods and stuff. A few videos there you can look at. Craziness of July 27th. In the description of this video, there's there's actually more things that I couldn't actually post in the description because there was not enough space, but I had predicted in the previous video that something would happen on that day, and by God, there was many of things that did happen. Alright, Godzilla, could it be real? Find out here. This is just a video that I put together when I had a computer. The video is a little grainy in some parts, but it makes some sense, especially if you put it in. I don't know if I put in that card, the Illuminati card, Atomic Monster, but yeah, they have that card. You can look it up for yourself. So who knows? Maybe it'll pop out, maybe it won't. Either way, if it does, it's maybe just another version of a Titan. Alright, a lot of strange and unbelievable things going on lately. R News. This video, Mars, What's Really Up There and Coming Deception, is basically a video that I did before I really got into the whole flat earth thing. But even if Mars is up there and floating around in the so-called space that we can't even reach because we're trapped behind the firmament, these are some things that you may find up there. So if you want to check that out, it's got like 10,000 views or so. Atlantic Ocean exposed, 13 mass poisonings and more. Showing some Harper rays that are in the middle of Atlantic Ocean that are actually, I think they're aligned with Orion's belt as well. Video proof FSA used chemical weapons and not Assad. There was some video proof that I was able to find showing the first chemical weapons attack that they claimed Assad did was actually committed by the Free Syrian Army or whatever. Significance of 9 and 11. It's a video I put together using a Illuminati theory video on those two numbers. A call to all military, please wake up. Video bomb Obama. So when Obama was president, and I just put a little video together showing that none of us have to be fighting each other because we're all being played out. It's all controlled opposition. There's no need to be picking up arms against anybody. Something significant may happen tomorrow, 9/6/13. So there you go with the 9/6 and the 1/3, and as the next video proves, a new false flag attack as predicted again in Syria. And I actually said in that video beforehand that probably another gas attack will happen, and exactly is what happened. So, just to go, when I'm fully engulfed in this stuff and getting down to the itty-gritty grind of the numbers, I actually do start to see things further than other people can see. And then, I have to go by the numbers because the numbers never lie, right? I can't always predict what exactly is going to happen. I can just tell you that something will happen. That's all my watch state thing is about. And like, that's another thing I'm going to be bringing back to the webpage, is me fully engulfed in and figuring out things that could happen in the so-called future, because it's all just repeating itself. So if you know the history, you can know the future, right? Alright, so the strangeness that occurred on the 6th of September, another crazy day. The truth of the world we live in and what's to come, part 1 through 3. Happiness is no conspiracy, what true aliens are, and more. A quick reality check, wake up again. Just showing you, like, I can't always go. I know about a lot of conspiracies or conspiracy facts, if you want to call them that. But every time I do a video, I'm not gonna cover every conspiracy, every known to man. You know, I got other things I gotta cover, and that just wastes time. And you know, so if I don't mention it or say something about it, just because I'm saying something else, doesn't mean that I don't know about it. So for all you new subscribers, don't think I don't know. Get Tough, Fake Reality, Tornadoes, Wake Up Once More. It's basically a part 2 to wake up again. Possible blackouts and cold winter ahead and crazy updates. This video actually made one of the web pages that covers like alternative news media, and my video was posted on there, and it happened to be right where we had a very cold winter, and there was blackouts, rolling blackouts in that year. Forget what year, but if you go to the video, you'll see. Biggest typhoon ever, beat the NWO, survive an EMP. This video I show what the web page was, along with some other crazy updates. Self-surrender, yeah, okay. NSA scam and NJC to clean your record. A couple of videos there showing how they were getting people to swab their DNA in order for them to like expunge their records or whatever. That was a video I did on the street covering that. Exclusive phase scene in New Japan island volcano, like if it was a demon waking up or something. It was crazy. You can check that out. Saturn's effects on the sun and earth. WR News. This is basically a scientist saying how the transfer of ions between the earth and Saturn and the sun is real. The truth of the game we live in, and a few updates. Fake Saturn UFO off Spain beach. Funny enough, this video here, the fake Saturn UFO, is actually the most viewed vid on my channel. It's got over 100,000 views, and it says right in the title it was fake. New Atlantis rises like the phoenix and brings us the age of Saturn. The giant myths are true, and so is the Father. Mass deception realized, Astana decoded. A couple of things that I connected, a couple of lines I connected there, which is pretty bugged out. The Vatican exposed, sound moves objects. That's how they were able to move the monoliths in ancient times, and those ancient blocks is with sound vibrations, not 1,000 slaves, 100,000 slaves pulling on a rope, because all them ropes would have snapped. And those people would have been crushed by their own force. Harp hexagon and 47 Ronin. Talking about the hexagon over in Australia. That's a harp array. And a couple other things. Sandy Hook, where the kids went. Vengeance fulfilled. This video I actually want to redo on my webpage because of the copyright strikes. I couldn't really do it to HD on some of the clips because of, you know, they were from movies that are really heavily guarded or something. I don't know. Christ, how long was he truly gone when he died? Christ's return recalculated. All religions are false. Phoenician Christian bullshit, part 1. Which is true. All religions is just another form of division. Because there's only like there's only one internet. There's only one Almighty Father. Alright? There's only one God, if you want to say it that way. But, you know, I don't like using that word God. But there's only one. And there always will be. And there never was anything else. Phoenician Christians, Satan, Saturnus, WJYS. Sorry. All religions are false. Part 2. All religions are false. Part 3. Hate this world. It says in the Bible, those that love this world, the love of the Father is not in them. So that's why I made that video. L to pay, liberty when hell opens. Showing you like the liberty that we have is just freedom within a sort of barrier. You know, there's a certain amount of freedom you get. That's what liberty stands for. So like a crosswalk. You're allowed to go across in that crosswalk, but if you go outside that crosswalk, you may be liable for a ticket. L gets paid millions for his bullets. It's basically a part 2 to that one, sorta. Sacred geometry has no place in a church. This is I think this is a McCleary in occult science video that I mashed together. This is it, part 1 and 2, fractal explanation of 0 point. This is another McCleary video. He's just breaking down a couple of things, real simple videos. If you got eyes to see and a mind to understand, you would understand what he's saying. Here's a couple of me and occult science videos that I either edited or mashed things together. Or actually, you know what? Actually, his was from 1 to 3, and then part 3 was the one I did on the rapture. Yeah, that's what it was. So if you want to understand what the rapture really is, then you want to watch these 3 videos here. Teardrops of Saturn. It's just a little video that I put together. The Pillars of Lincoln Park, not the band, but actual Lincoln Park over where I live, where they show the negative and the positive pillars. And now there's just one. I went by it not too long ago. There's just one pillar standing. They just cut down the dead pillar. Dealing with pain and finding the balance was a video I was telling you about in another vid. And I'm gonna be doing a dealing with pain or emotion type vid on my webpage, because I don't want to do anything else really significant here besides the things I already have planned for until December 9th. Christ's Ascension. This video here is by some other YouTuber. I wasn't able to find their real name. The Mythos, Understanding Myth, but I actually mashed it together with some stuff that I did. Round 2, Ars is a shill connected to ISIS. Whether he's connected to ISIS or not, he's connected to the whole evil plot of this world. So ISIS is part of that evil plot, and so is he. Jewish propaganda from Brooklyn. Basically some photos that I took around from where I used to do a route, where I used to work, and just taking photos of all the symbolism they got in that place. It's hilarious. Why the end of the world could happen. Actually, let me show you one of those photos. Alright, so here's one of the photos from that video, Jewish propaganda in Brooklyn. Notice she has the hand symbol up, which is, it could be the 666, but it really represents the asshole. So, and now look what it says next to it. It says, something's getting good. Something's getting some, I can't even say it. Someone's getting something good. It's just too funny. Yeah, I bet. You know, she's got the red hair like the tribe of Dan, the chaos bringers, the lawless ones. Dressed in red, the lady in red is represents the person that tells lies. So, someone's getting something good. Yeah, I bet. And it's probably you, little girl, unfortunately to say. So, yeah, I just thought that was funny. Alright, I'm sorry I was stuttering in that last part right there. It was just too funny. Anyway, why the end of the world could happen on a Tuesday. Explain it there. If you notice, they're always saying, oh, it's just a regular Tuesday on a lot of shows and this or that, but in the video I explain it further. Living in the Matrix, Simulated Realities. This video by another YouTuber called Aaron Groch, something like that. I leave the link, the original link, in the description. Use your own mind. This is the video where I explain how you gotta understand things by yourself. Don't take my word or co-science or any other YouTuber, any other person in this whole God-forsaken reality. Because you're your own salvation, not anybody else besides the Almighty Father through the guidance of His only begotten child, which is the man of Nazareth. Right? Proving my work, crazy shooting in Texas and more. Saturn Burger Paradise. Saturn Burger Paradise extended version, mobile. It's just showing you that Saturn burger that was all black. Black cheese was gross. U-Haul magnets. showing you a few things that Bill had put together, and I just reiterated some of his work on this video. Old Spice 369. This is just a video I'm gonna post on my webpage. Just it's basically like a little robot or whatever, Old Spice robot, and he gets hit with water or something. He's just glitched out. So 369, 369. I don't know, it's bugged out. ISIS green screen. The video that CoScience posted is like a minute long. Busted Fox MSN green screen. This one caught by a CoScience as well. Color codes, learn the language. These are some of the videos. They're not my videos, but these are some of the important videos that Bill's done that I want to post on my webpage, just to, you know, for those that don't understand the color codes or the number codes, they can learn off those videos. Because, you know, why do I have to make a video if he's already made a good one? It's kind of like, don't fix something that ain't broken, right? Strange accident NYC. This is where I was doing a moving job, and all of a sudden I hear a big boom, and then just some strange occurrences after the fact that you'll see in the video. Realize who you are. I think there's another either Trample on Snakes or Occult Science video. Phoenicia, New York, and Amen is a pagan word, which it is because it comes from Amen Ra, for which the Egyptians used, and the Jews after them used it, and now they got all Christians saying Amen. Ice Bucket Soul Collector, Constantine connection. This is basically showing some kind of evil spirit that comes and collects your soul once you do the ice bucket challenge or something. It was bugged out. Saturn alien bullshit, another occult science video. Find your answers when you silence your universe. There's a little video. I think this is the poster video on my channel. You might want to check it out. It's only a minute or two long. Put your hands up. Beyonce 711 decode, and don't put your hands up. Beyonce 711 decode, and why Dabu 7 is a dope. I don't know. He speaks all this truth supposedly, but he doesn't go in any further detail than that. You know, he just covers basically. He just repeats what the media is saying. And he says, oh, this is world stage, and the fallen angels are the aliens, and oh, gee whiz. Fallen volcano winter, or volcano fallen winter, which could happen one day or another, like especially if Yellowstone explodes, which I'll show you in a few. Sorry, somebody's texting me. How do we grow from here? Basically putting together all the information that we learned about, you know, the number codes, the color codes, the Saturn alien crap that's been going on since the beginning of the time as we know it. Don't be fooled to think salvation is out there, because it's not. It's within you. E-news or entertainment is basically, as a video I did at work one day, basically breaking down the word entertainment. Understand what the code is telling you. It's another, like, where do we go from here type video. How do we expand from what the code is telling us? Let's go east. Pieces of the puzzle. Right? Because the Father resides on the right side, or the right side of the hemisphere, your brain. You understand? The man of Nazareth sits on the right side of the throne. You understand? Magnetic apocalypse 1 and 2. Basically, this is going to happen to this reality. It's a magnetic apocalypse. I remember Suspect Observers did a video not too long ago talking about magnetic apocalypse. But I had done this video years before he made that video, which came out like a few months ago. Will you find your spiritual self? I hope you do. This video here, Abaddon's Army, Pope's Deception, Future Time Past, Part 2, which is around 30-something minutes. I worked really hard on that video. It's as clean as I can ever make a video. It's not grindy. Part 1, the audio was muted, so I didn't even leave it linked. It might be linked in the description of this video. But yeah, this one you definitely want to check out. It's almost like a little like a little movie that I did. So it was really good video and really worth your time if you want to check it out. Atomic Walking Dead, Noah's Ion Bunker. Basically showing somehow if there were some kind of let's say zombie apocalypse, how that could be put together, and which I will be doing another video on in the future, so-called future. And was there really a great flood, or was it a flood of ions? Because a flood of positive ions makes cellular material dissipate. You know, it basically eats cellular material when there's a flood of positive ions. Who am I? It's just a little video that I put together. Our Savior's birth recalculated to September 15th, because he wasn't born in Christmas. He was born in September, around anywhere from September 11th to September 15th. Right? Finding the east paths inside of you. Finding the east path inside of you. Sorry. Another video on the east part of your body or your mind, the right part of your brain. True meaning of Jade Helm 15. Jade Helm equals fourth seal of apocalypse, as is in the gematria value, and I put few things together in that video that I didn't put in the true meaning of Jade Helm 15 video. Just listen and realize. It's a video with not too much visuals. I just wanted you to just listen and understand what I'm trying to tell you. VR coaster vortex energy harnessing video here. This video basically wow, I'm already at 20-something minutes. Is basically just showing you how all these giant church cathedrals are all set up to harness your energy. Fast on the Day of Atonement and Pope ley line visit. Fasting is always great, especially on the Day of Atonement. Meaning of hoax extended cut. This is basically a occult science video that I extended and put some music and edited and stuff. Fasting with Occult Science 101. NASA blood sacrifices, because you know all those aerospace a-holes are all freaking Satan worshippers. Those I forgot what they're called. The astrophysicists, those a-holes, those are the Satan worshippers. Alright, Almighty Father Within, Occult Science 101. Stop Praying to Satan, a little video, musical, the Occult Science put together. The Nanogon Frequency Generator by Bill. Spiritual Numerical Reality and 3 Pillars Explained, in case you don't know what that means. Another one by him. What's Satan's Influence clip. He posted this video as well. It's not him speaking, it's just a little anime clip. Parables of Our Reality, Occult Science 101, extended cut. Dimension States of Our Reality. This is another one by Occult Science as well. These are a few Occult Science videos. What Shithole Sheol Looks Like. Tech Keeping Hillary Alive falls out at 9/11 ceremony. Van Helsing, the series, shows Yellowstone erupting. And they just did a recent video where they show like a flashback and it shows Yellowstone erupting, and I just wanted to show you this as well. Here's a new satellite footage pic of a new thermal area over in Yellowstone. You see that white spot? That's basically a dead zone where they say that the ground is hot and spongy, and if you're not careful you can fall through, whether it be magma or hot water, but it can engulf you and you could die if you're in that area. And that's like, God knows how many miles across or square miles across that is, but they said since 2017 it's expanded in size, and you know there's vents and all types of stuff popping out in that one zone. So if that show has anything to say about it, Van Helsing, who knows, it could be true. It may happen in our lifetimes. And the funny thing about that is that when Yellowstone erupted, That's when the rising happened in the show. Basically, all the vampires started coming out of the woodwork after Yellowstone's eruption. So who knows? Flat Earth and water is the path. Keep the Passover or die. This one explains a little bit about what Christmas really is, and this is a video done by, I put together, but the actual video is done by Bill Donahue, which I don't really agree with all his views, but you know, you gotta grab the truth from where you can, because even in the church they say truth, but it's up to you to discern what the truth really is at the same time. And we all know that the church is a bunch of bullshit. So, but if he'll explain in this video what Christmas is all really about, and the Passover and all that extra stuff. Escaping Oblivion, and is a mega quake coming in 2018. And then here, the following video, I told you 2018 mega quakes are on the way, and when Americans pick up guns. So I told you that 2018 mega quakes were coming, and like, let's say 8 months later, the scientists say that we might have mega quakes in 2018, and that was a year before 2018 even occurred. People of Earth, don't trust the cube. You should all know that. What's real? These are more recent videos. The further down I go, the more recent videos are getting. So basically a Tupac message there. What's blocking the path to heaven / Father's light? This is there's another video next to that by Occult Science. These two videos, I forgot to put the link there, but you can find it once you're next to the other one. What MSM mind control looks like. I think there's a video done by Scrawny to Brawny where he shows how all mainstream media are exactly saying the same thing word for word, trying to mind F you. You know, it's crazy. Properties of 7, a deeper understanding, part 1. Part 2 will be on the webpage. How tightly woven is your soul to your body, which I go in depth on how spiritual, how enlightened you may be, depending on how tightly woven your soul is. China coming. Well, if you didn't see that coming, well, you're just blind. Cell phone coverage blocks your spiritual growth. All that artificial light out there. As you can see here, these are the phones that emit the most radiation out of all the phones that exist today. Zoom in here for you guys. Xiaomi Mi A1. I never even heard of Xiaomi, but that crap emits the most, and that's in watts per kilogram. So that's 1.75. And at the bottom of the worst phones to have, iPhone 8, go figure, and iPhone 7 are also in the mix. So if you're rocking, I know most of you got an iPhone nowadays, just keep it far away from your bed when you're sleeping or something. Also, the phones that emit the less in watts per kilogram, the bottom of the list is the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge. Some kind of what I got. And at the top of the bottom of the list is the ZTE Axon Elite. Alright? You won't find an Apple down here. So, in case you want to snapshot these photos here. That's that. And that's that. Alright? Now, I know this is almost getting to a half an hour. I'm sorry, but, you know, those that are my true subscribers will probably still be here. Bell is Saturn. It's just like a 10-second video. California wildfires cover up for high-speed rail system and a do of your brain, which is not directed energy weapon. It's something else. Wisdom of water and high watch dates. 2012, the real end date, and more. The real reason Hubble can't take photos of Earth. Has Dave Chappelle finally sold out? The real reason behind Elon Musk's brain chip, which is a must-see. The real reason our Savior was here, and the meaning of the word Jesus, which are my more recent videos. Why They'll Blow Up the World. That's a video done by Science there. Best wellness and survival gear you can buy, which is very important if you're prepping for the end of the world or just want to have more wellness in your life. And also, please donate for a new webpage video. Don't forget to donate, folks. I appreciate what you can do for me, as always.
You wanna sweat me, never get me to be silent, giving them a reason to claim that I'm violent. What I want people to know is that don't support the phonies, support the real.